Working? Is something finally working? I hope so. Uh, let's see. Let's see what everything looks like. Oh, okay. That looks like it's working. Um, what else? Is everything else all lined up? 2 out of 3. What do you mean 2 out of 3? What's missing? What's missing? Uh, oh, well, that should fix itself in a second. The Twitch broadcast is definitely working. Um, uh, yeah, no, Saribot's here. I'm here. What? Why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Okay, that partially connected. Okay, partially connected. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That's not it. Okay, this is it. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's not working either. That's fine. It's whatever. It'll work when it wants to work. It's not my responsibility. It actually is. It actually is only my responsibility to make it work when it's not working. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay. Um well, we have made it to 2026. We have definitely made it. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. We have actually made it to 2026. And we are in February now, which I forgot exactly when I started, but that would be almost a year. I'm sure I'll show it on Twitch eventually. I feel like I started maybe like 2 weeks in, and yeah, it's been fun. It's been nice. I've enjoyed what I've done so far, I'd say. Oh, wow, I can hardly even see that Twitch chat. Maybe I should move it down. Oh, yeah, I'm big. I can move it. I could be the backdrop. Ooh, that's smart. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Where's Twitch chat? Boom. Then we could be like, boom. Okay, yeah, bottom right for y'all. You get the bottom right treatment now instead of the bottom left treatment. That'll be where IRL me goes, and not real me will go over here. And yeah, so a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, I hate technology. Technology is literally just the worst. It has made my life the bane. Oh wait, hold up. That doesn't make sense. The bane of my existence. How can my own life be the bane of my... Technology has been the bane of my existence up to this point. Every time I try to make something work, it fights, and it fights, and it goes after me every bit that it can until I give up. And then I come back the next day, and it's actually way easier than I thought it was going to be. So, what I have been doing lately is trying to get my darn bass to connect to my darn computer so I can play some darn music. Okay? And guess what? I actually got it working. Okay, wait, hold up. Let's see what this sounds like. Wait, hold on a second. Am I not on the video? Oh, yeah, it's just paused. What's it doing? What are you doing? You should be working. Why are you not working? Huh. No, you... What's going on with you? You're... Oh, here. Wait, hold up. Is it working over there? Oh, it is. Do I have to have this window open the whole time? Maybe. So, like, I've been wanting to, use my camera to show myself playing bass, but the problem is that this isn't... This window right here... Wait, hold up. Let me grab it. This window right here... This isn't even really a video input capture, all right? If anyone who knows about OBS has done this before, you know you could just go to basically video capture, and then you click your camera and then it starts working. But that's not what this is. This is actually capturing a different app that I have called Anchor Work for my little C200, all right? And I have resized it so I can capture the preview so at the very least you could see my hand show up whenever it's here. Because I can't make the darn thing work, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because my PC is too weak to make it work. I don't know if it's because the camera stopped working on everything except the app. I don't know if it's just because I'm here today and it's a Tuesday, all right? But it is not working, okay? And And that's just the most recent set of problems, okay? If I go a bit back towards the last problem I had, it had to do with this thing. It had to do with this thing and this thing right here, and trying to make it connect to that. Oh wait, hold up. That thing. What? That way? Yeah, the computer. Okay, it would not play. And I don't know what kind of black magic is going on here. Okay, and I hate wizards, but I cannot make the thing play for the longest amount of time. I spent the whole day yesterday thinking, oh yeah, Bronyan, you're going to be productive today. We're going to do things and we're going to make them work, so be ready for stream tomorrow. And guess what? We are ready, but not because of the work I did yesterday. Yesterday, I was trying to get it to connect to like a digital audio workstation, and everybody said, oh yeah, why would you just want to record the sound and you can add it to your workstation instead? And what ended up happening? I went through there, I downloaded an app, I watched tutorials, and I could not figure out what was going wrong. Okay, it just kept going, and it kept not working, and I kept following all the advice and reading all the articles. But the problem is that the internet is not the reserve of knowledge everybody says that it is. All right, the thing is that the internet only answers the question that other people have asked. So if nobody else has asked the exact same question that you have asked, then you will not find the answer. It could be that it's within like a manual or something else, right? But the problem is that the application of said manual is different from the actual usage of it. So, like for example, I was just like, why is my GT1B pedal not connecting to my computer? And I was confused. I was confused and was disheartened. Okay, and I was trying to figure it out. Now, the first difficulty arises from the fact that it's a GT1B. Okay, can you see this? Can you see? Yeah, there we go. Bass effects processor GT1B. All right. So the thing about it is that this is the bass version of a guitar pedal. All right, guitarists use pedals all the time to like alter the sound. They have all these neat, cool effects and everything. Bassists generally don't tend to do that too much. Though it is kind of nice. I have a couple, like 3 or 4 out of the 99 preset settings I really like. Okay, so that's great. That's worth its weight in gold. All right, but the rest of it isn't very useful to me. Okay, but the thing is, if I try looking up something that will make this connect, all right, then less people play bass. Let's just be honest here, right? Bass is not an instrument that everybody's rushing to play over. I personally like it because I get to use my fingers for it. Okay, it feels nice right there. I have picks. I could use one of these things in order to play, but I really don't like it. I have to do palm muting and it doesn't work good. And I always fear I'm gonna drop it, right? So then I also got one of these, like a little thumb pick to be able to play right there, right? But it's not the same because then I can't do the muting with my thumb, like over the strings whenever I'm playing, you know? So then instead I just use my fingers, right? Wait, where was I going with that? Where was I going with that? Oh yeah. So actually, I don't remember. I was saying something and I forgot. Oh yeah. So the thing is, the first level of difficulty in trying to solve this problem is that nobody has this except for bass players. But bass players always know what they're doing, except me. I don't. I'm a bass enthusiast. I wouldn't say I'm a bass player. I'm very much an amateur in that regard. All right. So then, I had to change the wording in order to find the more popular results. Right? It's like if you're asking, "Hey, why did my milk turn yellow?" All right. No, actually, let's pick a different color. Purple. Okay. Then you're not going to find very many results on that because it's not good for search engine optimization. So instead, what you're going to do is you're going to be like, oh, what causes milk to change colors, right? And I use that. It's probably not a really great example. I really don't like that as an example. It sounds kind of gross. Ugh. Milk. Who drinks milk? I get all my calcium from eating cheese. That's the real way to do it, guys. Screw the milk over. You drink some of that, you're slightly lactose intolerant, you're dead. Your day is over. You have a date with the bathroom and you're not leaving until the night. Uh, it's the exact opposite of getting lucky. Okay, so when it comes towards that, you have to ask questions the right way if you want Google to answer them. So if you don't, actually, hold on a second. I had an idea. Okay, because we don't know where we're at in the points right now, right? So I'm gonna make one thing called a bullet point. Okay, and we're just gonna make a little asterisk, or we can make an ASCII code, an alt code. What's like alt 1956? What does that do? Enya, no. Um, 1215. No, that's not it either. Yeah, screw it. We'll just use an asterisk. There, that'll work. Okay, I don't. Ooh, we could change the color of it too. Wait, make it like a red, yellow. Ooh, what colors look good actually? Try red. Let's try red. Okay, okay, there we go. So we got this thing right, and then we can just boop. Okay, so that shows which point we're on right now. All right, or I could get the text and move it over. That announcements. Move that over a little bit like this, and I could grab my bullet point and move it over here. Okay. I need it smaller. I need it smaller. Whoop. And then we gotta move it right there. Boom. Okay. That works. There we go. So then we can see exactly what it's talking about. Okay. So when trying to troubleshoot what was wrong with it, I ran into so many articles talking about a different problem, but that has similar wording. Okay, because I don't think Google can really tell the difference between word order. I think it just doesn't care so long as it has words in it. It's like, say you're looking for ice cube trays, right? That it knows it's a thing because it's all one word, right? But if you make a whole run-on sentence that has the word ice, the word cube, and the word tray, then it's possible within the 1 billion results that you'll get ice cube trays, or you might get tray organizers, or you might get cube organizers, or you might get ice trays, or something else like that, right? So we're trying to solve a problem. It's very difficult to find somebody who has asked exactly the same problem as you, has asked the exact same question as you. I mean, unless it's a commonly occurring question, right? Unfortunately, I am not gifted with technology. I'm not gifted with programs and software or hardware. I'm more mechanically gifted. If you show me something that's like broken and I could see like the threading on it and I could see the latches and the little presses and all that kind of stuff, I could just look at it and be like, oh yeah, no, that's what's wrong with it. I could just take it apart with some tools and then make it work again, right? But that's not going to happen when it comes to software, okay? I don't know about these computer programmers, okay? I don't know where they got the know-how in order to make these programs work in the first place. But hats off to them. They are geniuses. They literally speak the what's it called? The old languages, the dark speech. What's how do I say it? They are speaking magic. I'll just do that. And I hate wizards, but going back towards it, they make the technology work when it doesn't make sense. And I'm pretty good at navigating UIs. I've navigated a lot of UIs. I do it a lot. I end up downloading lots of software when trying to solve my problems, and I figure out how to use the software after a major headache. And then afterwards, I try to implement what I've learned in order to see if the thing will work, and it doesn't work, right? So whoever does all that, it's just you have a very special skill that I don't share. Okay, being able to make things work like that, I hate it. I hate all of it. Okay, so going back to this, so I could not get this thing to connect. Speaking of which, I have. Oh, I should probably ask about the mail. Wait, hold up. Ba-da-da-da-da-do-do-do. There we go. Okay. So no, wait, no, that's the wrong point. But ta-da. Okay, so the mail. Okay, I have ordered myself some special things in the mail. First of all, this little bass pedal is so power hungry. I have like four batteries inside of it, and I've switched it out, and I haven't used it for a bit, and I've turned it back on, and it's barely day two of using it, and it's already telling me, "Oh, you're on low power. Switch power soon. Battery running out." I'm like, this thing is so inefficient. So I bought an adapter so I could plug this thing in directly, all right? Because if it's plugged in directly, I don't have to worry about batteries again. And that's how everything should be. I hate reusable, no, not reusable. I hate the non reusable batteries because then you have to throw them away. And it's not environmentally friendly to just throw them in the trash. But where am I going to go to throw these things away? I am not driving to a store. I am not driving to the dump. I am not driving to anywhere. I'd rather just throw them in the trash and be done with it. Okay, so they're bad for the environment and they run out quickly and they have expiration dates. I didn't know that before. I found that out because I opened a device once and I saw, actually, was it this thing? It might have been this one. I still have this hanging around. Yeah. Okay. So inside my base, because it's like a passive active base, right? There's a little spot you could put a 9 volt into, and then I was looking around and I recognized that my pickups weren't sounding as good anymore. So then I got this thing, this little 9 volt out of here. It's not an Energizer. It's not a Duracell. It's not even a Rayovac. Okay. It's just a random brand over here. Never heard of it before, and there's a reason it wasn't performing too well. Oh, have you ever done the battery, like the tongue test to see if the battery still works? Well, guess what? I think it's fake because this battery wasn't working good for my pickups. It wasn't reaching the minimum threshold for them, and then I put it on my tongue, and it's just like, ah, oh, why did I do that again? Why did I do that again? Ugh. Yeah. I hate that feeling. it feels like it feels like it's like spicy and it touched my like little spikes on my tongue. No, I do not like that.